What's going on, guys? First off the line, 23 Panini Chronicles baseball trading card box. It's on a Wednesday. We usually don't have Dutch auctions on Wednesdays, but we do have one today. Started out at $300, going down to $130. We're getting 8 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. Look for a first off line exclusive Holo Gold Auto number to 19. 2 other autos. First off the line exclusive Spectra Pink number to 17. First off line exclusive Opti-Chrome Pink Velocity number to 17, and 1 mem per box on average. The bottom out price right here, that is right where pre-orders are at, about $125 to $130. I would expect this to get close to that bottom out price. With it starting out at $300 and going down to $130, we're looking at $7.08 a level change. So if you like it at the bottom out price, probably in that range of like $130 to $150, you should be comfortable. For me, I don't think anything over $150 I would like, but I'm going to stick to my guns and just wait for the bottom out price for this. Another thing, it's only prospects and legends. You're not going to get any active players, even though it does show Bobby Witt. He has some kind of contract with them. So the big names is Jackson Holiday, Ellie De La Cruz, and you can get autographs of both those guys in here. It's a non-licensed product, so I don't mind it not having active players with it having no license, because you're dealing with prospects where you're looking at high school and college jerseys. Julius, what's going on? People still buy Panini baseball? You know what? People do, actually. Out of all the first off the line products, I'd say probably the best returns is off baseball if we can get them at that bottom out price. One, it's cheap. You know, you're looking at about $100 a box, maybe $150. You're getting a lot of color parallels and numbered cards, and you're usually getting 3 to 4 autographs. So these Prism Baseball, Select Baseball that just came out, they're loaded when it comes to inserts. Now, of course, there's the downside is no licensed product, or no logos, and no active players. So you got your pros and cons there. But for the price of it, people do buy it. But if these are like $200 or $300 a box, I would definitely pass on it. So something like this here, I would only go for it if it gets to the bottom out price. But since it's only dropping $7.08, if you like it at $130, you like it at $137, $144. And Chronicles is a fun. It's fun to open. Just the downside is you're getting a lot of the baseball. I haven't opened much of it, but like football, basketball, you're getting all the top rookies multiple times. You're getting a lot, so it seems like you're hitting some good stuff. But the price points on the singles are usually a little bit lower. So we're going to be going down another $7.08. At the 30-minute mark, we should be at like $150. I think $151.25. Minus 130 equals. Oh, excuse me. So it's going to be a little higher than that. That's at the 15-minute mark, plus 130. So we'll be at 172 and $0.50 in 25 minutes, 30 minutes until the bottom out price. And if we yeah, about 150. And the last couple of baseball Dutch auctions did sell at a little bit higher than the bottom out price. So that's why I say, since this is a lower number, if you like it at 130, do you like it at 150? I think anything over 150 is probably going to be too high, and it all depends on what you are doing with it too. Are you ripping, flipping, breaking, or holding the product? I don't think anything now. You probably shouldn't be holding stuff. Probably want to sell it, flip it, rip it. But definitely a fun rip for the price. Close to $100. I love the price point of Panini baseball. All right, $207.92. We got a Dutch auction tomorrow. 3 Dutch auctions this week. Origins is coming. I really thought this sold out a little too high. Hoops, this is going to be a good one right here with Wemby. Especially with how Prism draft picks have been doing. The price of those boxes have gone up. So the first off line has to be doing pretty well. We got certified tomorrow, same time, same place. We're getting 5 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. One first offline exclusive freshman fabric, signatures etch, number to 35 or less. One additional auto, 5 numbered parallels, including 2 base / rookie first off the line parallels, number to 20 or less. 2 mem cards, 2 rookie or rookie parallels, and 10 inserts per box on average. These did very well last year, but I think some of that has to do with Brock Purdy, the Brock Purdy chase, and if I remember right, there was nothing else coming out. I think these bottomed out right about 200, and these are selling for I think around like $350 to $400 out the gate. A fun product to open. We got, what, 2 minutes till this next level change. Another $7.08. So we're gonna be at just at $200 here. First off line 23 Panini Chronicles baseball trading card box. I mean, these still should be a little bit cheaper. I think this should be a $100 box or even less. Like, what price is Panini going to come out with the pre-order? If looking at about 125, 130, are we going to see these at around 100? in a week or so. Alright, we went down. We're at 283 cents. Bravo. So we got what, 49 minutes until the bottom out price of 130. For me, it's going to be 130 or a pass on these. But I mean, if you like a 130, do like a 137. I think these should get down there. If they don't, then it's like, okay, that's all right. There'll be other stuff to buy. This is the first off the line for Chronicles Baseball 2023. Going down another $7. Let's see, what are the case hits in here? As you see, 170 on eBay, which that's high, with most of them going about like 125 to 130. So future stars and solidified legends. Let's see. So you got parallels in all the different Crusades. There's Ellie de la Cruz. I believe this is these are case hits, I think. I believe those are in football at least. Alright, featuring 4 hits per hobby box. Relics, autos, auto relics, and some being hard signed. Here are the Chase autos, Noir, Origins rookie material autos, and Studio Black signatures. They're all limited parallels for the hits as well. Doesn't say, no checklist either. Like I said, there's no active players on here, so we should be going down into the hundreds. 45 minutes left. So just prospects and legends, Hall of Famers. So really what we're looking for is those prospects, Ellie, Jackson Holiday. We don't have a check to see everyone in it. It does show Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt always shows, so he has some kind of contract with Panini. He has a contract with Topps too. So we're at 193 and 75 cents. Yesterday, the Dutch auction seemed to sell out a little bit higher than I was expecting, even though that's where pre-orders were at, 375 to 400. But we know that those should fall, right? Panini will probably come out, 350. Then we'll see one of the big online retailers slash prices. So I thought 383 was a little too high for Origins. We got Topps All-American McDonald's Chrome basketball. We got Bronny autographs in it today. I just wonder how long that's going to be high, because I don't think there's really any other chases in that set except for the James auto. I think Fanatics had those for $130 a box. Pre-orders were like going from like 155, 160 on those. A week ago they were up to like 190 to 200. But I think it's another product that's going to be highly produced, a lot of stock. Everyone's going to be trying to go for that Bronny auto. So we got 3 minutes. Go down another $7. And time to hunt the Bronny auto. Nice looking cards of all the different sets. Drew Jones. What's certified going for pre-orders? Yeah, everything's been high on pre-orders lately. 350, 340. It's just high. Too high in my opinion. This is a $200 product. But if it's at like 350, we'll probably see it Panini will be at like 300, maybe a little under 300. But first off the line is tomorrow. I think I saw like the cheapest was like $325 a box. So night moves, that's the SSP. So they're moving this. And just certified, is that what they're doing? With this being a Donruss. We got the Grief Style 2023 changes to an SSP. So we got a couple SSPs, Radical Rookies. As long as we got some chases. Of course, it's a bummer that we're not getting all the autos in these sets. CJ Bryson, Will Levis, Jackson Smith and Jibba has been rocking. He's been getting more looks. Seahawks in first place. Let's go. Tough game against the Ravens this week. That is a cool little card right there. Be nice if we get them all auto. Just picked up Will in one of my fantasy leagues. I had Kirk Cousin. actually tied, both at 116.16 points. Like, how do you tie? I do have a checklist on these. Let's see. Go down another $7. 40 minutes out. We got Panini Chronicle Baseball first off the line, 2023, 186 and 67 cents. We're going down $7.08 every 5 minutes. Who's in the SP list? Nine moves. Let's see, we've got the big rookies in here. Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, CJ, Bryce Young. Okay, so that's good. The Radical rookies, all the big names are in there. So at least they have the SSPs. If we're not going to get their autos, make sure they're in the big hits. What is this? 350. 186 and 67 cents. I'm going down another 7, so we'll be in the 70s, 170s after this. Does it sell out high today? Or do we get all the way down to that bottom out price? The last two baseball, they sold out a little bit higher. Didn't get to that bottom out price. You just never know with these Dutch auctions, because we got the general public that we're going against, or maybe we're working together. And then you got the bigger buyers who can, buy at a higher price. I think that's what happened with Origins yesterday, because no one was buying at that price at $383. So someone could have just said, "Hey, I'm going to buy them all," and it looks like it gets pulled. But someone's buying it. The product's going somewhere. I haven't checked for high volume yet, but I doubt we're going to be getting high volume here. But let's check this next one. We're going to be, 5 minutes away from the 30-minute mark. It's going to be going down here. 20 seconds. All right, 179.58. Yeah, I'm getting right in. No high volume. Yeah, no issue there. Alright, so we're 35 minutes out. 179.58. Chronicles baseball, first off the line. You get 8 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. You get a lot of color in these. 3 autos and 1 mem card in those 6 packs. First off the line exclusives are, you get a Holo gold auto numbered to 19. 2 other autos, one first off the line exclusive Spectra pink number to 17. First off the line exclusive Opti-Chrome pink velocity number to 17. What's good, Roper? What is good? It's good. Good. Where do you think this is going to sell out at? Do you think this is going to get to that bottom out price? These Dutch auctions lately have been kind of weird. Baseball usually gets to the bottom out price. Got it last year, but yeah, right. And baseball is usually that bottom out price, but the last couple have sold out a little bit higher than expected. I want to say, what wasn't last year, like $100? Yeah, it should be $100 or less product for this. Without the active players. I don't mind it because it's not licensed, so just give me the prospects. I don't really care, if I get a Babe Ruth card without his jersey on it. For the most part, I'm chasing the prospects in here, in their high school jersey, college jersey, or minor league jersey. It definitely does impact it, not having those logos on there. It's already week 9 in NFL. We're in November already. It's going to be Christmas here in no time. Man, this year just went by fast. It just keeps going. We got Donruss football coming up. Absolute football will be coming up after that. So we have some good stuff coming up. Some downtown hunting, kaboom hunting. Tops has some good stuff coming up for baseball. I'm really excited for Donruss because of downtowns and the Donruss Megas and Absolute Megas. I haven't seen if they're going to make Absolute Megas, but I hope they do. Last year they made them. Those Megas were packed. You got an auto and a chance to hit kabooms. I had a couple kabooms in those Megas. Alright, we're going to be going down another $7.08. Could they have made this? Could they have doubled that? And it goes down $14 every level to get there faster. I haven't seen high volume yet. I'd be surprised if we do see it. Of course, make sure you're logged in. You got your information saved. Let's see. 172.50. We're 30 minutes out. I'm getting right in. No issues. No issues at all. Excuse me. $172.50. We got 29 minutes left. This is going to be a bottom out price. Or is it going to sell out and a little higher, maybe one or two levels above? With it being such a low number for the level changes, it doesn't really change it. Who buys a box with no team logos? You'd be surprised how many people buy this. Now, there's no active players, so I think that's a plus not having active players when you don't have the logos, because you're only getting the prospects and the legends, Hall of Famers, retired players. For the most part, you're looking for those prospects. Of course, because there's no logos, it's night and day when you compare Topps or Bowman cards to Panini cards. But the boxes are, I would say, a little bit cheaper when it comes to, you're getting a lot more color and a lot more autos in these boxes. So if you can overlook that, not everyone can. I've opened a lot of like Prism Baseball this year, Select Baseball, and definitely a fun product. A lot of colored parallels and autos, but it's definitely not for everyone. Origins yesterday sold out at $383. That's right where like pre-orders are at, like that 375, 400 mark. I still thought that was a little high with how products have been going down by release day. Panini will have it cheaper, and either Blowout or one of the big online retailers will blow it out even like $50 cheaper than everyone else. And compared to last year, I think it sold out at $316. I thought it should have been closer to that 300 mark. So probably what happened, a big online retailer or breaker bought. So I don't think anyone in the stream was buying, because this sold out. It sold out what I think at like 10:08 my time. So we didn't even get down to that 30-minute mark. You saved some money. Right, yeah. For me, I wanted it around 3, really in the 2s. And so, like, 383 wasn't even close. It was, like, when that happens, like you said, you're like, hey, I saved some money. I don't have to make a decision. Once it starts getting down close to where you like the price, you're like, do I start buying a little bit higher? Do I start cost averaging my price down? Just how the market has been. You don't want to buy too high, and then you can't sell the product, right? Or you're holding on to it and you're like, I'm gonna lose money on this. But I guess it all depends on what you're doing with it as well. All right, we went down another level. Let's see if we get any high volume here. Yeah, still getting right in. No issues. Yeah, this might be a product that Panini might be pulling. We might have that 5-minute grace period in 25 minutes where it's still there. I got right in at this price, $165. We got certified tomorrow. Started at 600, going down to 200. Pre-orders around 350. I saw one for 325. So could this be because at the, if I remember correctly, it should be 300 should be at the 30-minute mark. So does this even get down to the 30-minute mark? Because most stuff gets down this last 30 minutes. Yesterday did not. So could we see the same thing here? I believe these bottomed out last year, and they weren't as expensive. So these should be a cheaper price, in my opinion. They shouldn't be $325 or $350 in that price range. We go, what, 600, 200. So we're going at $16.67 times 6. Yeah, so 100 will be the 30-minute mark for these. I don't know. Do these get down here? Or are they going to sell out around the pre-order price? I really think these have to be by 300. Or they might be too high. Especially not getting all the autos of the top guys. That really hurt this year's products for football. And the same thing with basketball. We're going to have Wemby cards, but the big auto chase isn't going to be in Panini products, so it just hurts the value when the top auto you can hit is what, an Anthony Richardson card in football. You're not going to have the top in basketball. You're not going to have Wemby. You're going to have them in the case hits, the parallels, all the inserts. But that's huge, especially if you're breaking. It really hurts the hobby with these wars between Panini and Topps. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty here. We go live for all the first off the line Dutch auctions. Started to just do the last hour of the Dutch auction, because the first hour usually doesn't sell out. Not a lot of action going on. So starting it right at that second hour mark. So my time, it's what, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to that 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to keep doing that moving forward. Maybe on the bigger ones, maybe do the 2 hours, like Donruss. Well, I don't think Donruss will have a first off the line. They usually don't. But it's like the Prism or Optic, maybe we'll do 2 hours on the big ones that there's a lot of hype around. But like these baseball products or stuff like this that we know it's going to get to we're just going to do an hour now. Sometimes those 2 hour Dutch auctions is just like, it just drags. It drags along. Especially when we're dropping $7.08 a level change. We got Texas up 3-1. Can Arizona come back? They had a little rally last night in the late innings, but it's tough when you're going to give up 11 runs. This is crazy that we're already in week 9. For football, it just goes so quick. It feels like the off season, it goes so slow. You just want it to start. Crazy that we got Las Vegas has the Super Bowl this year. $158.33. Haven't yet liked, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're grinding our way to 2,500 subscribers. We go live for all the first off the line Dutch auctions. Topps was doing them. They've only done 2, but if they do it, we go live. See if there's any issue in the middle of this one. Ooh, it's showing high volume at 158. I mean, that can't be real, right? Still about 172 with tax. Still too high for this product. I'm going to be 15 minutes out on this next level change. Still haven't got a date for the National Treasures first off the line. I got 2 minutes. Only thing I released today was what? The Bronny James autos. I'm not super hyped on those. Like, I mean, the price point, they were like $200 for pre-sale. I was like, man, that's too high. I mean, Fanatics came out, I went 130 on those. So a little bit better. Opti-Chrome McDonald's All-American. Now we got 30 seconds left. Let's see if we get high volume. 151.25, 15 minutes left. All right, we're getting high volume. This is what I thought we were going to get, like the first high volume alerts, but I think we're still going to be. So high volume, 15 minutes out. I still think there's a good shot that we get to the bottom out price on these. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of eyes on this product today. Right, yeah. Does that make it a, like, because that's what you got, that product, Bowman U Inception. Allen and Ginter has those guys in it. But yeah, that's, if you want to get those guys, that's what you're going to have to do. As of right now, depending on how that works and who's going to have, are they going to be signing more? I mean, that's what it seems they've been doing. Both Panini and they've been signing more college players to NIL deals. So is Bowman U Chrome going to be for these next 2 years? I mean, that's where all the autos are going to be. Now, depending on if Panini's going to be signing exclusive rights to, because they have done that with some players, but it's tough where we're looking at not pro uniforms, or like the Topps Now cards. It's a picture of them like on their draft day and no uniform. It's cool to get an auto, but with them not in their uniform, and then on top of it they're not in a pro uniform. But yeah, the like last year and this year, those could hold value once these guys start getting drafted. With last year with Caleb Williams, first Bowman. You got this year. You got Sanders first Bowman. Who else you got in there? You got Beck in there first Bowman. But yeah, it's a tough thing if you can't get those autos. Like this year, we had such a great draft class, and then 3 of the guys aren't signing. And I don't think most people know that. I think people are ripping this product expecting like, hey, I'm gonna hit one of these big guys, and they don't know that they're not in the product. They're in the product for base cards, parallels, and inserts, but not the autos. But hopefully, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like either side's gonna try to help out one or the other. So do we just have to wait out until Topps has the rights? I mean, it's really tough for the hobby. And same thing with like Victor. We got this huge talent, and we're not going to have autos in Panini products. Like Panini draft, if we had Wemby autos in there, I mean, I think those boxes are like at least 300 now. They were 200, so you're looking at, if you had Wemby autos in there, you're probably looking at like $400, $500 boxes. They probably jump up that much. Right, yeah. It's I mean, that's why, like with the Prism draft, I was scared because there was not a checklist. I was like, I didn't want to buy it first off the line, and then if those guys aren't in there, and I don't know why they wouldn't put that they like, you just never know, right? But yeah, now, I mean, for those guys, it has to be Topps. It's super tough. And we get these great draft classes, but it ruins it that the autos are not in. It's not going to be in Panini. It definitely impacts the flipping. I mean, just ripping it impacts it, right? I mean, you're ripping football and your top auto is Anthony Richardson, which that's not bad, but it's tough when he's injured. Who else are you going to go for? Same thing with basketball. They're in all the case hits, inserts, but those autos, if you're trying to flip it or do a break, it impacts everybody. 144 and 17 cents. Still getting right in. Right in. We are getting down to the nitty gritty. Let's see here. Where we at? What? From yeah, getting right in. No issue still. It is over. Right. And that's the other thing is the singles market's been kind of tough. Been really tough for basketball, but you're kind of seeing that across the board where things have dipped, and these box prices don't make sense when, like, basketball is a good example where you buy a $500 box, you might hit the top rookie auto, and it's not even, that won't even pay for the box. You have to hit even like a low numbered Bankero or Chet. You can buy those for like $200, $300, $400 all day. Maybe $500 for like to 10. Yeah, it's tough. Like, these box prices need to come down because it's hard when it's like when you have to hit a low number like RPA to get just break even. Box prices need to come down, and like just the singles market's just been dipping. And basketball's been super tough. Basketball's been tough for a couple of years. Just, we see even just in retail, the stuff just sits. Even like Prism basketball was sitting, and I think some of that has to do with they print so much of it that it sits there. So then people are like, well, I don't want to buy this because it just sits there. When it's selling out, it's like, I don't care, I'll buy whatever. The price hikes too, like they probably need to adjust those retail prices. We shouldn't be paying $60, $70 for a mega box, $30, $35 for a blaster box. That's insane, especially with some of this stuff doesn't have, like, when we're looking at like a Flux basketball mega box for $60, $65. There's no guaranteed auto. There's not like a huge chase in there. Like, who's buying that? When you can buy a box for, what are those going for, like $200, $220? It doesn't make sense. Where you're getting a guaranteed auto in that. And that's just stuff just sits. But yeah, prices need to come down. We're at 137.08. 5 minutes away from the bottom out price. Let's see. I'm getting a high volume here. I mean, if you like it at 130, do you like it at 137? It's only $7 difference. It could sell out here. Yeah, still getting high volume. You can always go through the shopping cart if you don't want to go through the buy now button. All right, finally getting in. 137.08. We got here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like not a lot of people are going for these. We had the high volume hasn't We just started to see it. There's not a lot of people in the stream today. Usually when it's a hype product, we'll have 50 to 100 people in here. But baseball, it's Chronicles. A lot of pros and cons to this. More, I think, cons. And if it does get to that in the next 4 minutes, there'll be a 5-minute grace period. And then if it doesn't sell out, it'll be pulled. Alright, we'll be going down to that 130 mark, the bottom out price. Does it get sell out or does it get pulled? We got Ellie, Drew Jones in here, Jackson Holiday. I guess those would be the hits that you'd be going for. Definitely a fun rip at $130. The 3 autos. A lot of color. What are you getting? 3 first off the line exclusive, numbered to 19 or less. 19, 17, and 17. Alright, we got 1 minute. Good luck if you are going for these. It's still there. Does it sell out right here, or is it going to get pulled in 5 minutes? Can't go any lower. $130. Alright, good luck. Okay, we're getting high volume. Alright, I'm getting right in. I think it's going to get pulled. And you can get what? This is what, 16 boxes per case. See, is it still there? You got a 5-minute grace period now, guys. Yeah, I'm getting in. No issue at all. Still there. It's going to be pulled. Down to the bottom out price. I mean, this is where we want it, right? We really want this bottom out price to be like at $100. So we can create some value between the pre-order prices where it's at like 120, 124 to 130. Nice. Congrats. I mean, yeah, it's a fun rip with 3 autos going prospect hunting on these. Out of stock. Is it out of stock? Out of stock at 130. No more. Congrats if you hit. We'll be going live tomorrow for first off the line 2023 Panini Certified NFL Trading Card Box. Pre-orders are around 325 to 350. Today I only saw it around like 350, but I saw it yesterday at 325. So 100% Moss. Yeah. Open a case of this here. There's still value in the baseball. I mean, you're going to hit some of those top rookie autos or prospects, excuse me. Yeah, grabbing 16 boxes of this, I would rather go for something like this over some big one box where you get 5 cards. And you're going to get, $200 worth of cards in it. You're going to do way better off doing it this way. And selling these 130, you could probably sell these for 180, maybe $200, flipping or breaking. Deep 3, what's good? What is certified logo to be tomorrow? Pre-orders are around about like 350, so I believe this bottomed out last year at 200. I'll have to look at my notes, but I think that we need this around that 300 mark or lower. It may not do that, but I think that's where at the 30-minute mark it's going to be at 300, and usually we get down to that 30-minute mark. Origins did not. They sold out at 8 minutes after the second hour, so that was super high at 383. So I think we want it below the pre-order prices. With these, we'll probably drop by like $50 by a release date for regular hobby boxes. Origins was way too high, right? I agree. So that had to have been like a big breaker or a big online retailer who says, I'm just going to buy it all. I'm going to buy them all at this price, and then they're going to dictate the price. They're going to sell it to other shops, breakers. And we do see that every once in a while when we see these outrageous prices. We're like, well, who bought this at this price? And then, they're selling it on DealerNet, and, and then sometimes we see it where no one's selling it. So it's like, one person bought most of the majority of it when we don't see it on eBay. So today, 1:30 for first off the line, Panini Chronicles Baseball Trading Card Box 2023. I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and see you guys tomorrow. I'll be on eBay Live today, I think at 1 p.m. If you guys want to come say hi, we'll be ripping a lot of stuff, but I'll be on eBay Live all day today. Paradise Card Breaks, Paradise Cody, and come say hi. It's just on eBay Live. You got to go through your app, but I'll be live in about 2 hours. 2 hours. I'll see you guys later. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Matrix Sports Cards.